There is a pretty constant, heavy debate about the use of AI for marketing and branding. On the one hand, it is much more efficient to use AI. It can really make a workflow more productive. On the other hand, it is putting a lot of people in fear of losing their jobs. So I wanted to test out whether this threat is empty or actually has some evidence behind it. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. Is AI really threatening our jobs?
AI generated. Artificial intelligence.
100% AI generated.
AI.
If you're not engaging AI, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, so I've come into this with like no idea what I'm actually going to create. I know that AI is normally used like as a tool and like you have an idea going into it, but I really want to test its limits and see if it can come up with the idea from like start to finish. I asked ChatGPT for a prompt for a print style advert and it did just that. So I guess all I need to really do is copy it into midjourney. Luxury watch print advert inspired by high-end watch ads like those from Rolex, and the prompt is a luxury magazine advertisement for a premium wristwatch, elegant stainless steel watch with a dark marble surface. So we're going to see what midjourney can create. Okay, it has been created. Okay, I mean, like, they're undeniably good images, but the first thing I can notice is that the numbers don't exist, but it's a watch and it's on a marble background. It did what it was asked to do. This also isn't an advert, that's just a product image. So I've asked ChatGPT what I can do to turn it into an actual advert with text. No AI that I've ever used is good at making text on images, so I don't have a lot of faith in this. ChatGPT wasn't able to make it for me, so I literally just copied what ChatGPT told me to do and really had to hold back from some of the design choices and wording. A watch designed not just to measure time, but to define it. This is also testing out its logo making skills because I do need a logo for this brand. And this is it. That took me 13 minutes from start to finish. And I mean, I have an advert. I'm not very impressed. I mean, the logo's fine, the image does the job, the text just doesn't make sense. The serif font, in terms of like effectiveness, it's a 1. Maybe it's a 3 because it definitely does look like a high quality watch, but in terms of like efficiency and productivity, it took 13 minutes to create a whole print advert, and obviously that was with no prompting. If I had accurate prompting, maybe some images to provide, any of that, like a logo already made, anything like that, I feel like it would have done a much better job. So I see the potential, unfortunately. Anyway, on to the video advert. Next up is video adverts, which I'm actually quite excited for because if you saw my other AI video 3 like blew me out the park. I was really impressed and shocked at how good it is at generating videos. I did ask earlier what ChatGPT thought I should create, and it told me 3 options: an Apple style advert or for like a coffee brand, a Nike style sports advert, or a surreal Old Spice advert. I can't pick, so I'm gonna do all 3. So the first prompt is a cinematic product commercial, matte black coffee cup on a white table, soft natural light through window, slow camera push in, minute. Copy that. I think this is just cool. I don't actually think it has substance. Like, yeah, it's cool that you can get all of like these surreal adverts really quickly, but are they actually gonna stand up on their own 2 feet once you put them out to the world? Probably not. What is that? I have no experience in animation and I feel like I could make that in Blender. In what advert would I use this? Just watch this clip. What advert am I actually going to use this in? Now, obviously this is actually pretty good B-roll. I think I was just expecting something that could be used more in the bulk of an advert. Next is the cinematic sports commercial. Athletes sprinting through rain at night, dramatic stadium lighting, slow motion water splashes, handheld camera tracking shot, high energy motivational advertisements. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Okay. Slow motion water splashes. This guy is literally in a monsoon. So I originally slandered this video, but looking back on it in the edit, I actually don't think it's that bad. Obviously, some of the mechanics are a bit off, but overall, it's a good looking video and it does the job. Like, I don't think anyone has anything to worry about. And maybe I'm just prompting it badly, but that is what I'm looking to do. Like, can I actually get my foot in the door without any experience, without any knowledge of marketing or anything? And the answer is no. A Nike sports shoe in a stadium with rain is like the dream job, like to film, not to run. Can you imagine? Being on set for that is like the dream job. So I'm glad to know that there is still space for people like me out there. Let's watch this third one. Let's refresh ourselves.
In today's fast-paced market.
It's speaking.
In today's fast-paced market, you need a partner who isn't afraid to break the mold. We deliver.
Also, one thing I noticed, look at this man's head. I mean, the reflection is impressive. Like, this is actually really cool. Okay, so he's not meant to be in this office, I'm assuming. The horse is like incredible. Okay, so that's a fail from videos as well. I think here I was being a little bit harsh because it's undeniable that the quality of these videos is incredible, and who's to say in a few years it won't be even better. However, I really struggle to see a world where this fully replaces real cinematography. I searched up a AI that can actually do everything start to finish and not force me to make the advert in Canva. There's something called Add Creative AI. Apparently this does everything. I will be the judge of that. The #1 most used AI tool for advertising. Okay, so I just logged in and signed my life away, and it's asking me to create a brand. I ended up going with the watch brand from earlier, and I just gave pretty basic information that it was asking for. Okay, so then with this, I can create AI generated assets. This is weird. I need to find a man that like looks like what I need. Oh no, I'm actually scared for this. Okay.
A casual selfie-style user-generated video featuring a young professional speaking directly to their phone camera.
Okay, never mind, I'm not worried. It looks like a man that would own this watch, but he's also already wearing a watch. What else can I make with this? Honestly, I thought this was going to put up a bit more of a fight, to the point where this video would actually have a few stakes. But I feel like what I'm realising is that this conversation as to whether AI is going to become a big part of like advertising and everything, I feel like we don't need to be worried about that yet. Conversion score 100 out of 100 it claims. So it's telling me that it's going to convert 100% of whoever sees this at creative. Okay, well then I'm definitely going. Oh my god, I'm actually getting angry. I'm actually getting angry because I genuinely thought this was actually going to put up a good fight today. I mean, this is great news for us, but what is this? Okay, I think what we've learned today is that we are really not under too much threat. Now, disclaimer, I want to play devil's advocate. I don't want to just bash AI. I think there's a lot of good that AI can do, and a lot of ways that AI can make workflows way more productive and way more efficient and can actually really help businesses. But I don't like the fact that this quality is what's threatening people's jobs. I went on to say in a very long-winded way that I went into this with no brand and no content to provide. So I do see that there is potential for this to be way more powerful when provided with those assets. This video really did show me the importance of AI prompting and how it's a skill in and of itself. So I'd be really interested to see if that becomes a reputable worldwide job title in the near future. That is not as much threat as I initially anticipated, and I think that's really positive and motivating for creatives like me. As someone in the industry myself, I'm not feeling too worried or threatened. But let me know what you think. Maybe I'm just being naive. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.